Hey, beautiful people, it's your girl T, and I am back to do a review on a book I was sent from Isadora Stowe. She asked me to do a review of her coloring book and do a flip through and just give my thoughts on the book. Now, she did send me the book, but this is for my own review. I wasn't paid or asked to give a good one, so this is going to be an honest review. Okay, but before I get into the book, I'm gonna read a little bit about the artist because I always like to do that if I'm being sent something for review. Okay, so again, this book is called Periphery series by Isadora Stowe. Isadora Stowe, sorry. Okay, so Isadora Stowe is a New Mexican-based multimedia artist whose work focuses on the narrative of environment translated and coded into complex psychological landscapes. Stowe grew up in the southwest border region, living and working in New Mexico, Texas, and Mexico. She credits these experiences for providing a heightened awareness of geographical and political boundaries and a fascination with the exploration of identity of self and the construction of home in her work. Stowe earned her BFA in painting with a double major in cultural anthropology, minor in Native American Studies, and an MFA in painting and drawing. She exhibits her work widely and is represented in many collections across the country and in New Mexico. In Mexico. She has been the recipient of several grants, scholarships, and awards for her work, including an award for excellence from the New Mexico Committee of the National Museum of Women in the Arts. Okay, so more of her work and process can be viewed on her website, which is www.isadorastowe.com. Okay, she can also be found on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest. Okay, so this is a card. She sent a lovely little note on this card asking me to do the review, which I agreed to do. And this is just what her art looks like. So what she's done in this coloring book, what I've looked at so far, is she's taken the line art from a lot of her paintings and things and created a coloring book. Now, as you can see in this picture, she's using a lot of beautiful colors mixed with the drawing and the line art. Okay, it's gorgeous. Okay, so I do love this. This is really nice, and you should go check out her website, some of her other artwork. All right, now here's the book. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so we can see this much better. Oh, that's a little bit too much. All right, so just a little bit about this book before we get started. It measures 8 by 10. It has double-sided pages. There are 21 coloring pages. The paper is smooth and it's nice quality. It is not on the Create Space paper. I tried to figure out who she had it published by. I really couldn't tell from this, but it's a really nice book, okay? All right, nicely made. All right, so let's go ahead and flip through. And like I stated earlier, this is a double page type of book. So you're gonna have images on the back. I just wanna make sure I'm in frame, guys, because I'm using a different. Okay, here we go. All right, so she has a little information here. She's writing to the artist, okay, which is you coloring the book. Just, talking about her book, okay? And then we get into the images. Really nice. And if you can hear the paper, it's smooth. I wouldn't suggest using markers in this, or at least the alcohol markers, because you may get some bleed through and you're going to ruin the page behind it. This book, you can, if you have a full book that you want to do, you could probably finish this book in less than a year, because the images, although they're simple here, from just looking at this, it's the background that you can make, the background that you can create to make this image look beautiful. Okay, so again, this is just in line art from her paintings. Okay, we have candy and birds on this page. And more birds. I think this is a turtle here. Looks like some florals, houses. We have another one here with cactus. We have a train. Some other pictures with houses and birds and flowers. Now, if you're somebody who is a background queen or king, I should say, because I'm sure there are guys that color too, I would say that this would be a great book. If you're like one of those people really good with pastel backgrounds, or just doing any kind of background with acrylic paints and watercolor paints, you could make these pages look beautiful. I love how they're simple. It's kind of leaving it up to you to make it your own. Again, looking back at her work here. Okay. So again, it's not a big book. It's not a lot of pages, but it's enough pages if you wanted to finish a coloring book, then this would be one you could finish. Unless you're going to take a long time on your backgrounds. Okay, here's a little information about the artist. Some of this I did read. And I'm going to go ahead and zoom in on her information if you're interested, so you can access that. Okay, as you can see here, she is, this is her website. She's on Instagram at Isadora Stowe, Facebook at Isadora Stowe, Twitter at IA Stowe, and on Pinterest, Isadora Stowe. So she's going to be easy to find if you're looking for her, just basically using her name. Here's the ISBN number for the book. Okay. And her acknowledgement. She would like to express deep appreciation and gratitude to Angelica Jones for her design and help for making the publishing of this, her lifetime dream, a coloring book, possible. All right, and there's the back of the book. Oops, let me zoom back out. That would be helpful. Oh my goodness. It's been a while, y'all, since I've recorded a video. I've been out of commission for a minute, but it's still tea here. All right, so there is the book. Isadora Stowe's Periphery series coloring book. You guys go check her out. Until next time, take care.